But now to the street where a hard day's work is never done, the street where almost everyone in every house is on the dole.
They're broke,
Panic for the poor,
jobless,
unemployed,
and unashamed. Welcome to Benefit Street, where nearly everyone is on welfare.
Probably 5% of people on this road that are working.
Here there's no rules.
In the last 20 minutes, I've seen about 5 drug dealers drive past us.
And few inhibitions as residents live it up, often at the expense of others.
I've used glue, magic mushrooms, acid, heroin, crack, and then I thought, hold on, I can drink.
This street is the backdrop for a Channel 4 documentary in the UK that's making headlines.
No, what? Let go of me!
And outraging viewers around the world.
Sad, isn't it?
That's horrible.
Why do you say that?
Just the way they're living. It's pretty disgusting.
So it's certainly not helping us people on welfare, giving us a good name. But at the end of the day, as it did say on there, people do what they need to do to survive.
While some argue it highlights a problem,
this is just part of the world that we live in.
Others believe it glamorises welfare.
I find parts of it offensive, and probably because it's close to home.
Marty Beckett is from Christ Mission Possible, a charity that helps those doing it tough.
It's taking a group of people and saying they all act like this. People on welfare, people who are in need, people who are poor, this is how they act. It's just not true.
He also grew up not far from the English neighbourhood in Birmingham and believes the show isn't helping their situation.
They're people that are in need, people that are struggling, and the last thing you want to do is be bringing that out as, one, either a hero status or making fun of people.
This is just so sad to think that people are living this way, and these are not people you'd want living next door to you.
Herald Sun columnist Susie O'Brien is shocked at what she's seeing.
Look, I think that this is definitely a bit of a welfare cheat sheet. It certainly will give people some ideas about how they can rip the system off. And like it or not, there are areas where it is a badge of honour to have 3 generations on welfare.
But Susie says it also shows the harsh reality of life for many families doing it tough.
I think this is definitely a wake-up call. It does show that life on welfare is no picnic. I mean, these are desperate people in desperate straits.
I've suspended your claim as there been a change in your income.
There's going to be riots soon if people don't start getting paid.
We end up robbing each other's houses.
On this street, it's a fight for survival as the residents struggle to make ends meet.
I'd say over 200 offences, about 80 odd convictions. I've been found guilty.
Danny has been shoplifting for the past 2 years and isn't afraid to share his secrets.
You walk into a shop like that now, yeah? You fill out with a £2,000 Colt or whatever you you'll walk out the shop and you're coming out with no alarms going off.
His bold claims, as well as alleged evidence of cannabis use, has now led to a police investigation.
Some of the people portrayed definitely set a bad example because they are ripping off the system, they are growing drugs in their spare rooms, they are stealing from other people, and they're getting a welfare check at the end of the day.
Excuse me, sorry.
While investigations continue, there's now calls for the confronting documentary to be axed.
It's got its own reputation. It hasn't got a bad reputation for people being nice.
Feel particularly bad for the children growing up in that street. It is harsh reality television indeed. Now, if you'd like to see a show like that here or not, have your say on the Current Affair Facebook page or on Twitter.